So, hello and welcome to another lecture in our Rancher course series by TechLatest.net. So far, we had covered a lot of things like course introduction, overview, objectives, then setup and configuration of Rancher on AWS. Then now in this lecture, we'll cover setup and configuration of Rancher on GCP. Basically, we have create VM instances, virtual machine on Google Cloud Platform. So let's get started. So next, what we have to do first, go on techlatest.net website, then click on product and support page. After clicking on product and support page, in DevOps category, you'll find about the Rancher product. Click on Rancher and Cubectl for unified Kubernetes control product. And in this lecture, basically, we have to focus on GCP deployment guide. So click on GCP deployment guide. And here you can see setup installation of Rancher and Cubectl for unified Kubernetes control on GCP. Uh, Basically, this is the step-by-step guide. So you can follow this guide on website also. And let's see what is our first step. So first step is to open this VM listing on GCP Marketplace. So you have to click on this link and you will redirect to the product page. I've already opened this product on Google Cloud Marketplace. Okay, so let's get started. So next, what we have to do, you can also check here about the overview, pricing, documentation, and support. Okay, so click on Get Started button. After clicking on Get Started button, accept these terms and agreements, then click on Agree button and wait for 1 or 2 minutes. And then here you can see that successfully agreed to terms. Now you have to click on Deploy button. After clicking on deploy button, it will take 1 or 2 minutes to checking the APIs and other things. Then here you can select the zone according to your zone, and you can also give deployment name. And then here you can select the machine type and series, then machine type, boot disk size in GB. Then uh, let's see on website also. So here you can see that we have done with this step. Then we have select our zone. Then we have select other things also. So here you can see that after this we have to select general machine, boot disk type, boot disk size in GB, then networking. Then next you have to click on deploy button. After clicking on deploy button, wait for 1 or 2 minutes. It will take some time to start your VM, and here you can see the step 3 by 3 is deploying. This may take a few minutes, and here you can also see that Rancher 1 VM is now start deploying. So let's see what is our next step. So a summary page displays when the compute engine is successfully deployed. Click on the instance link to go to the instance page. On the instance page, click on the SSH button and open in browser window. Okay, so wait for 1 or 2 minutes, and here you can see that all things are in progress. Basically, then click on compute engine, and after clicking on compute engine, it will take 1 or 2 minutes more. Then here you can see the VM instance, and in VM instance you can find your all the VMs and other things. Then click on this instance. After clicking on this instance, you can see the details page, and here you can find about, you can also see the SSH button. So you can also check your status that your VM is running or not, and you can also check the zone, then other things like machine type, CPU platform, and other things. Now we have to click on SSH button and select open in browser window. After selecting open in browser window, wait for 1 or 2 minutes more, because here you can see the SSH keys are transferring to the VM. So it will take 1 or 2 minutes to basically establishing the connection to SSH server. So let's see what is our next step. Okay. So this will open SSH window in browser, switch to Ubuntu user and navigate to the Ubuntu home directory. So you have to run this command, basically sudo su ubuntu. Okay, so copy this command, and then now you can see that we have connected with a VM. You can see support to Rancher 1 VM name. Then paste this IP and enter. Uh, Unable to open the current working directory. Okay. So you can see that we have in Ubuntu basically support to. Now next what we have to do, uh, now we have to copy this command and again run this command here. Okay, so yep. Now next what we have to now run the below command to set the password for the Ubuntu user. You have to simply run this command and set up the password. Like paste this command and you have to give new password here. Again retype new password. You can see the message that password is updated successfully now. Now the password for the Ubuntu user set you can connect to the VM desktop environment from any local Windows machine using the RDP or Linux machine using the VM. To connect using the RDP via Windows machine, first notes the external IP of the VM from the VM details page. Okay, so next what we have to do, copy the external IP address from the VM details page. Then open the RDP option, basically RDP option, then open this and paste the IP here. Then click on connect, and after clicking on connect, click on yes. Then give username as Ubuntu and give password. You have set a password there for the VM and click on OK. And wait for 1 or 2 minutes. It will start your remote desktop connection. This will connect to the VM desktop environment. Provide Ubuntu as the user ID password set in the step 6 to authenticating. Click on OK. We have done with this step. Now you're connected to the out of the box Rancher and Cubectel for unified Kubernetes control VM desktop environment via Windows machine. And here, one of the most important step. If you are a Linux user, so you use Ramina because I am on a Windows, so I am using RDP here. And if you are a Linux user, so you use Ramina for the remote desktop, basically that VM connection, or we can say virtual machine connection. Okay. And if you don't have Ramina installed on your Linux machine, so you can see that here is the direct link of Ramina Remina installation. So you can click on this link and download the Remina. Okay, let's move to next step. To connect to Rancher UI, copy the public IP overview and paste in your browser as HTTPS and public IP and hit enter. Make sure to HTTPS browser will show the warning and other things. Okay, so yes, let's do this step also. Copy the IP address. Then type HTTPS here. Yes, you can say your connection is not private, then click on advanced, proceed to this IP. And here you can see the rancher and other things. I also see the dashboard and what we have to do next. Okay. So here you can give the password to what which password. So click on advanced and we have done with this step. So okay, we have given the password here. So let's get the password. So invalid password or username. Okay, so if you have preset your in bootstrap password, enter it, otherwise a random one has generate for you to find it for broker run installation. Okay, to retrieve the password. Okay, so we have to run this command to retrieve the password in our terminal. So we have to run this. Our command will show you the Docker running status. Copy the container ID from the output of the our command and replace it in below command. Okay. So what is the container ID here? Command then container ID here also. Okay. Enter. Okay, so you can see that your bootstrap password is now activated. Copy this password and paste in the rancher here in the password section. Okay. So logging with local user. Yes, you can see that we have successfully logged in here and set a specific password to use that in randomly generated password. We have used for basically the demo purpose. Okay, so also check on website, copy paste the password in UI and hit login. We have done with the system. It will take to the next configuration page. On this page, you will provide the new password or generate a random password. Make sure to copy your new password to not to the other setup and hit continue. Okay, so we have done a specific password. So we have confirm our password. Okay, now check this box. Now click on continue. Okay, this is the work. Okay, yeah, you can see that we have successfully logged in our rancher admin and dashboard. You can see anything. So this is all about this lecture, and I hope you guys like this lecture. So yeah, we will meet in next lecture. Bye bye.